Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be doing my Team of the Week, Week 9 prediction video. Now, I will say this week is going to be very interesting. Maybe not so much about the players, although I think the players are going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting Team of the Week, and I am like 99% sure I know who the flashback offensive player is going to be. I would be shocked if it's not him. But I think it's going to be very interesting because there's going to be a lot of snubs, especially on the defensive side of the ball with the sets. There's probably 6 or 7 players that I could say that should be potentially in the set, or even the Team of the Week hero, at least a couple of those guys there. So I know some of you guys are going to be mad when I don't mention them, and also you're going to be mad when Team of the Week gets revealed, because I promise you, some of you guys aren't going to get the player you want this week. But I do want to give a shout out to Flow007 for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Also, make sure you guys follow me over on social medias, Twitter, Instagram, all that, because I will be tweeting out my Underdog Fantasy slates for tonight with the Monday Night Football game. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support again with Underdog Fantasy. You can use code ZERK right now, match first deposit up to $100. Link will be in the description. But also, there was a Zirk Look special this weekend, so if you guys did participate in that, I told you guys take a look at it, get in the Discord. It was Jalen Hurts yards, CeeDee Lamb yards, and Jordan Love yards. So if you picked under on all 3 of those, you guys won 10 times your entry instead of just 6 times your entry. So shout out to you guys. Once again, like I've told you guys before, it means the world to me when you guys support me with new partnerships, especially with Underdog, because I actually really like the app. This is a partnership that I've really been enjoying because I use the app myself a ton. So make sure you guys follow me over on Twitter. I'm tweeting out all my lines and everything. And of course, Zirkmas is coming up, so I'm really going big for you guys with all the support that you guys have shown me with Underdog Fantasy. I do currently already have 3 Xbox Series S's to give away in December, but there's gonna be more. So I just want to say thank you. When I was growing up, you know, I couldn't really afford to get like the new console sometimes, and I'm sure there's some of you guys maybe out there right now that don't have the next gen console. So that is my hope, is that people win in December that don't already have the next gen console, or if they do win, they get somebody who does not already have it, because I just want to give back to people who maybe are in similar situations that I was in growing up. So I seriously want to say thank you guys for all the support on Underdog Fantasy. Let's get into predictions. All right, so starting off, Jonathan Taylor. Now, here is the issue that I have with Jonathan Taylor, though. He's already got a 92 overall Team of the Week, right? So he's powered up to a 93 overall. Will they give Jonathan Taylor a +1? I don't know, but I think that he deserves a +1. Obviously, he's not going to get another Team of the Week hero here, but he had 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. An incredible game. You guys can see his stats on this card: 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he had a better game than he got a Team of the Week for. So can he get a +1 to this card? Maybe. I don't know if they want to give Jonathan Taylor a 94 overall just like that, but we'll see. I have my predictions. Now, with 173 total yards and 3 total touchdowns, James Conner carried the Cardinals this week, right? No Kyler Murray, no DeAndre Hopkins, Colt McCoy, James Conner. They carried that team. I really don't understand how, but shout out to Cardinals fans. James Conner, yeah, I think he definitely deserves to get an upgrade. I wouldn't be surprised to see him as the top set piece. I really wouldn't. So James Conner here, do I think it'll be a crazy card? Probably not. You know, he's a 79 overall with 80 speed, 82 excel, 76 truck, also 76 break tackle. So if he's, you know, an 89 overall here, +10, maybe 90 speed, high 80s trucking, high 80s break tackle, Steelers themed teams, Cardinals themed teams. Sure, you could use him, although you have Chase Edmonds, I guess. Cardinals themed teams just got last week, so it's what it is. James Conner. And as for the final player in my offensive prediction set, I'm going with Elijah Moore. 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Definitely had a good game. And he's only got a 75 overall card. So 85 speed, 87 acceleration on him. I actually like Elijah Moore. a lot. Like when I watch the games, I think he definitely has some playmaker potential. So Elijah Moore, I hope he gets this card. I think will be pretty decent. Now we get on to the fun part of the video, which is my defensive predictions. Because as I said, there's probably like 6 or 7 players that could have potentially been in the set. And there are some that are going to get excluded. So I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the comment section the players that you think should have been in the set. And we will see tomorrow morning exactly what players are in the set. Which I'm just going to let you guys know right now. Okay, before anyone says Cowboys biased, I'm not putting Micah Parsons in the set because he has a rookie premier 86 overall, so I actually don't think he's going to be in the set. But just so you know, Cowboys had a bad game, right? I'm not putting Micah in here. He had a great game. 2.5 sacks, like a bunch of tackles for loss, whatever. But Micah is going to be excluded from the set. So any Cowboys fans looking for him, I don't think he's going to get a card. Jeffrey Simmons, though, 3 sacks, 6 tackles, and a big win last night. A huge win last night versus the Rams. I don't think really, anybody saw them beating the Rams last night. I didn't think they were going to beat the Rams. I thought the Rams were going to come in there and destroy them. They didn't have Derrick Henry last night. They played great, got a big W, had a great first half. That defense in general, the Titans defense played really good, and a lot of that was Jeffrey Simmons. So I definitely think he's going to get an upgrade. Now another set player I think is going to be Xavier Mckinney. 7 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. Xavier McKinney, this card has got 82 speed, 84 excel. It's kind of hard to judge exactly how they're going to upgrade a 73 overall card and even what exactly overall he would potentially get in the set. I feel like Jeffrey Simmons would more than likely get the highest overall, so McKinney will probably end up being like the middle piece. It'll be decent for Giants teams. My final set piece, I'm gonna give it to Denzel Ward. Now I know this is going to definitely cause some comments. Where's this guy? Where's that guy? Where's this guy? Well, hold on. There's one more player I have to reveal as the hero. And spoiler, it's a defensive player this week because of how many crazy defensive players we actually have with Team of the Week, or just in general with the NFL this week. But yeah, there's a lot of players that I am excluding here. Denzel Ward, I think is probably going to be the final set one because he doesn't have an upgrade yet. He only has an 83 overall. Now, I know I just said Xavier McKinney could be the middle set piece. I think Denzel could also be the middle set piece. It's possibly just throw him a +1 overall in this set because he has an 83. They could give him the highest one, but I feel like Jeffrey Simmons, prime time, big reason they beat the Rams, he probably gets the top one. I would rather see Denzel Ward get the 89 overall so I could choose him in the NCAT over on the No Money Spent team. But those are my 3 for the set, and I know there's a lot of players that could potentially been here. I'm going to name one other guy for you guys, J.C. Jackson, right? Crazy game. Denzel Ward, though, did have a 99-yard pick 6, and J.C. Jackson already has a Team of the Week +1. So although J.C. Jackson had a better week, I would say, and I know Denzel Ward, I don't even think he's allowed to catch. The thing is, you don't really get cards for that, right? You kind of have to, actually do stuff, get picks, tackle, stuff like that. They don't give you cards being locked down in Team of the Week. I think that Denzel is going to get it over JC because JC has a higher overall card and a +1 on top of that already. So I don't think he's going to get a card. And as for my hero, I am going with Josh Allen. And no, not the quarterback, but the pass rusher, Josh Allen. He had a crazy, crazy game, and the Jags beat the Bills. What was the more heartbreak this week? Was it, or I guess the crazier game? Was it the Broncos beating my Cowboys, unfortunately? Or was it the Jags beating the Bills? I would say Jags beating the Bills. For a 1-6 team, and then they beat the Bills. Absolutely crazy. But Josh Allen had 8 tackles, a sack, a fumble recovery, and an interception on Josh Allen. So I actually think he will kind of play into the wordplay there, just the funniness of Josh Allen versus Josh Allen, and this Josh Allen beat that Josh Allen. You get it? Team Week hero, I think Josh Allen's going to get it here for pretty much just doing everything to help them beat the Bills. So I do think Josh Allen's going to get it, and I think it's going to be a really, really good card. Given, though, he's just going to be a really good pass rusher probably because that block shed's pretty bad. But as for the LTD, remember, guys, the LTD is not somebody from this year, right? It's not from 2021. I still get these comments every single week, and I see it over on Twitter every time they reveal the LTD. How did this guy get the card? He didn't do anything. It's from previous years. It's been like that for over a year now. But for the LTD, I'm going with Antonio Brown in 2015, 284 yards. 284 yards. I think Antonio Brown's going to get it. I will say, though, honorable mention, I think it should be AB, and I think the card would be really good. Michael Thomas. I think he had 210 yards and a touchdown a couple years ago, and he did announce that he's not playing again this year. He's out for the rest of the year, so he never even touched the field, so he's not even playing at all this year in general. I think it could potentially be Michael Thomas because he's not going to end up getting some sort of a performance upgrade. So if they want to throw him a Team Week Limited, I wouldn't be shocked about that. There's other promos that could give him a card in, whatever, but AB, 284 yards. Now, as my flashback defensive player, it is another linebacker, which I know we're already probably going to get Josh Allen here, but I think we get James Harrison. I believe it was 2007. He had an interception, 3 sacks, or actually 3.5 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. Crazy week. As my flashback offensive player, and I think this is the player that I'm most confident in all of my predictions, Peyton Hillis. In 2010, he had 184 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that was the game versus the New England Patriots, and we already know they have his rights. If you guys remember at the beginning of the year, even before Madden came out with like the trailers and everything, Peyton Hillis was in the trailers. Like, he was on the farm with like the 2 goats before we even knew the cover or anything, so we know they have his rights. I would be shocked if it wasn't Peyton Hillis this week. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on it, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know what you guys think about my team predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.